Should have let you take the win. Should have made you my woman. Wish I could stop and we won. All I wanna do is give my love to you, and all I wanna do is spend my life with you. All I wanna do is give my love to you, and all I wanna do is share my heart with you. It's not 5 years since you've been gone. You got a kid that's not my own. I could have sworn that we moved on, but you call I call, we meet this thing and done. Baby, I know our heads are right, and the mirror never lies. Like two junkies with one high. Wish I could stop and we won. All I wanna do is give my love to you, and all I wanna do is spend my life with you. All I wanna do is give my heart to you, and all I wanna do is share my heart with you. Baby, tell me what's going on. We're gonna build this funky onion. We love backward, we feel forward, we're spinning round, round. Baby, stay straight, how we playing dumb, dumb. Baby, we starting and we see it. 300 times we could tell you this trick and easy. We can go back, we can stay you, this shit feels crazy. This shit feels crazy, crazy. Oh, baby, tell me what's going on. Should have never let you go. This funky onion. Should have stopped you at the door. Go back, we can stay you, this shit feels crazy. Should have given up, should have never let you go. All I wanna do is give my love to you, and all I wanna do is spend my life with you. All I wanna do is give my heart to you, and all I wanna do is share my heart with you.
And yes, here we are. Welcome, Espresso Sesh, episode 131. My name is Nino Musco. I have the honor and the pleasure to have in the studio next to me Mr. Sophis. Sophis, hello.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
Welcome.
Antonino, what's up?
Antonino, yes.
Antonino.
How's it going, man? Good
All right, man. It's been a minute
It's
since
been a minute or two. Like,
Or two,
like
right.
we say.
That's about 7 years, right?
Yeah, something like that, yes. All right, it's good to see you. You look in a great shape.
Thank you. You
We
look
ju-
great also, man.
Thank you.
Okay, stop it.
We just listened to your latest single that just
Yes.
came out like in June, no?
In June, on June 14th,
On
yes.
June 14, so it's a little baby.
It's brand new, yes.
brand
We're,
new.
we're still nursing it.
Still nursing it. Okay, cool. Let's talk about this single
Yeah.
right now. Like I see, like I mean, you have you develop in those years like your aesthetic as a songwriter, as an artist, performer,
Correct,
no?
correct.
And so you also, I mean, let me give you this little introduction for
Sure.
first time listener. So you have a love for pop music, and you try to be like in your single release, like try to stay like contemporary with the times. you know?
Exactly, yes.
So probably you work with different producer at the time for the single release.
Correct. So the last 3 single releases
Yeah.
are from the same producer.
Okay.
He is an Oakland-based producer, Tal Ariel. He was referred to me by my vocal coach, Raz Kennedy, who thought that the two of us would be able to
Click.
work well together.
Okay.
And he was right. We met, and it was an instant connection.
Cool.
So we did Schizophrenic Hearts, we did Let's Get Down, and we released the last one, All I Wanna Do. So, and we're already in the kitchen cooking.
Cooking the next one.
The next one,
The
yeah.
next one.
Yeah.
Cool. So, how is the process of songwriting for you? Like, How you write the melody, like
Yeah.
you cook, like is the cooking, like
Yeah.
that's the
No, no.
work.
As you know, you're a musician yourself. Every songwriter starts their process a little bit differently.
Yeah, that's right.
So for me, I'm all in my head. There's always melodies running. I cannot recall one time that I'm sitting either on bar that I'm not humming something. So usually it's the melody that comes to me first, or I would hear something. I remember the song Schizophrenic Hearts. I was watching a movie, and then within that movie there was a line, and the line was, it's between a man and a woman, and she said, I'm tired of this relationship. Really, something fell off the shelf inside me. And I'm like, whoa. And that was the beginning of Schizophrenic Hearts. And in fact, that's the first line. Something fell off the shelf inside you.
So that's so inspiration is out there everywhere.
It's
no?
everywhere.
Yeah.
It's everywhere.
So it's like the songwriter should catch it and make the best out of it. No,
Definitely. And I think for most songwriters, that's their experience. It's every day your antennas are wide open and you are consuming information that even at the subconscious level, you don't even think that you heard that. But the moment that you sit down with a guitar on the keyboard, and then suddenly all those things that you've been absorbing, they start coming out. For all I want to do, the story is very intimate. It's actually about a relationship that I've had for 5 years, and it keeps eating at me even after we broke up. It keeps coming back. So it's a recurring theme, and with that song, I was able to finally package it, and it's like therapy, and then release it to the public. Now it's taking its form, and every time that I listen to it, I'm glad that I took the chance.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
So you say that you put yourself, even in your video, like your story, your experience.
Yeah.
In your lyrics, no?
You have to, right? You have
yeah.
to. But just like in movies, things get exaggerated a little bit. So you take a grain of truth and then you expand to it as a writer, and at times it's really the experience of someone else. You can write a song and it's not really about you, but it feels like it's about you because you connect with that experience so much. Yeah. I have a track that I haven't done anything with yet. It's called Comfort After Death.
Okay.
I was listening to NPR in my car, and this father was talking about his son, who is a veteran. He came back from the war, and then with all kinds of issues, mental issues. Yes, we need to fix those issues. We need to take care of our veterans, for sure. Anyway, the story goes, as I was listening, that he couldn't find help for his son, and then one day he went to the garage, and there was his son hung from the ceiling with the hose. And the father said the only thing that he thought about doing was to take him off the hose and lay him down so that he could feel comfortable. And I'm thinking, my heart just gave up, because it gave out, because I'm thinking, wow, a reasonable person would say after death, the dead person doesn't feel anything, yet the father is still trying to make his son feel comfortable after death. And a whole song came from that, called Comfort After Death. So we're like sponges. We keep absorbing things around us, and we do feel things. I've heard people say that songwriters, artists are maybe more sensitive than other people. We become eccentric sometimes. We express sadness or joy with a lot of intensity, and it's I cannot disagree with that. It's true from my experience.
Yeah, definitely the sensitive part is important, no?
Yeah.
Because you gotta feel it in
Yeah.
order to like you said, the sponge. We are sponges, so we absorb a lot of information inputs, and then in the songwriters, creators, they
It's the release process,
shake it
right?
down, like, and make it new. I mean, new things, like recreated. So the sensitive part is if you're not sensitive, you cannot feel what you should share the feeling. No, so if your feeling is not deep. The one that you share, the one you get is not deep. The one you share, how can it be deep?
Exactly. You cannot give which you don't have.
Yeah. So this is one important part. Yeah, we gotta say, like the sensitive. We're gonna get into, like, actually. Let's play another song. You mentioned schizophrenic art.
Yeah.
Let's play it right now, and then we're gonna go talk about. Where you coming from, Haiti, and what you have in store for Haiti, and the projects going on.
Awesome.
So let's play schizophrenic art.
Yeah, let's do that.
Sophis music. Sophis in the studio, BFF.fm. Schizophrenic arts.
Fell off the shelf inside you. A gentle thump, it's broken. And now we know it was me. It was me. Oh, I was. It seems just today, your first that rhymes with always, but your love that gives now takes away. Oh, schizophrenic hearts. We are who we are. Who are we to blame? Love cannot be tamed. We try, we lie. Somewhere inside the pain that teases, we try to mend the pieces. And now I know it can't be, not for me, no. It feels now like a dream. The reason I would daydream, 'cause your love that gives just takes away. Oh, schizophrenic hearts. We are who we are. Who are we to blame? Love cannot be tamed. We try. Last week you said you loved me. Today his love is all you seek. Well, that's the news. I know the rules, and soon I'll love somebody else. Somebody else. Schizophrenic hearts. Somebody else. We are who we are. We cry. Who are we to blame? We lie. Love cannot be tamed.
And this was schizophrenic arts, Sophis.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. Great combo work with the producer. Tal
Tal Ariel,
Tal
right?
yeah, good. You guys have a nice symbiosis
We do.
in songwriting.
We do. And as a songwriter, and I'm sure all the songwriters listening to your show now, they know how attached we are to.
The producers.
No, not to the producers. When we write a song, we are very attached to what we wrote, and we don't like people challenging us on that.
Yeah.
But what I find amazing with this Oakland-based producer with Tal is that he's able to allow me to feel confident while he points out areas in the song that could be improved.
Okay.
So we have this relationship where I would bring the lyrics, I would bring the melody, and he's like, okay, I see what you're trying to say here. Could we try to say it this way, that way? Why don't you go and give us another rewrite? And we've done this, and this is kind of like the technical part of producing a song, where the idea that you came up with, how you choose to express it when the juice first flew through your veins, at the end you have to go through the calisthenics of writing, rewriting. Now you start thinking about what's the best way to say this. And he's been great at helping me do that. And also, he gave me a voice on instrumentations, arrangements. Are we on the right track for the vibe for the song? We listen to a lot of music before we start producing, so we can stay current.
Yeah.
So we can be in the pocket, as they say, right? Yeah. So it's been amazing. So what I'm loving about this period of my music career is that the producer is in Oakland. I live in Oakland. The guy who shoots my music video for the songs is also in Oakland. So it's really, I feel like it's the whole community that's coming together to create beautiful stuff. And it's all Oakland based.
Yeah, like I would like to focus on 2 points you mentioned before. So the first one is the emotional attachment with your own like creations. You know? And it's good to have like a producer, somebody that is outside your. I mean, it's like an external, like a third person, no? That he can actually like have a cold view without being involved emotionally, and he can actually shape your creation in a more like conventional way, no, to
correct.
Make a song like a track.
No, correct.
And so it's good to find this synergy between a producer and the songwriter, because like it's a good thing that it can be the same person, no? But in a kind of way, you have to split yourself in two separate individuals to do.
There are some talented people out there that I know who can do that. They can be both the producer and the songwriter. I am not that talented. Okay. I can do the songwriting, but as you said, that's why coaches exist. When your head is in the game, you don't get to see everything. The coach who's not playing gets to see everything
and tell the players where to go. Yeah.
So and it's rare, especially to have this kind of symbiotic connection, musically speaking, with a producer. This is not something that comes by every day.
Yeah.
So this is why I'm so excited to work with Tal. And as I said earlier, we're already in the kitchen sketching, putting all the ingredients for the next single. Yeah.
Okay, that was one point. The other point is like Oakland. No, you mentioned like you guys both live in Oakland. Your video director is in Oakland.
Yeah.
So like the Oakland community sounds like a very vibrant and alive. I kind of like I'm envious because I'm on this side of the bay, and it's I cannot say the same thing about San Francisco these days, no?
Yeah.
It's so Oakland is more like looks like culturally like lit, no?
Yeah, it is lit, and it feels to me, this is personal, as an incubator, as a place where a lot of things are being cooked, and some of them are percolating to the top, and then you can hear them, but there's this mass of creativity that's happening, and slowly they're revealing themselves. So you're right, this is a spot. It's the emerging I'm speaking for myself. Some people may think that it's already there, but it's the emerging artistic center, I feel, in the Bay Area.
Yeah, more than San Francisco, like, I mean, people are priced out. I mean, here there are still lots of stuff going on, but probably if you, like, think about numbers, like, there is more, like, more creativity going on in Oakland.
Yeah.
More people, like, actually doing stuff that, yeah, like, probably they moved from San Francisco.
But anyway, we need to stop talking about Oakland like this, because if you don't do that, they're gonna price me out of Oakland.
Oh, yeah?
So, and I, because that's what's going on right now.
Yeah,
a lot of people, San Francisco is spilling over into the Bay Area, and a lot of the people in Oakland who've lived there for years, they can no longer afford housing in Oakland.
So this is happening also in the East Bay.
Yeah, pretty big. And Oakland is feeling it. In the apartment complex where I'm at, around Lake Merritt, there used to be a lot of brown and black people. And slowly, over the 7-8 years that I've lived there, I can visually see those numbers diminishing. Okay. Right? And it's because these places now they're asking for double the price of what I paid when I first moved in.
Yeah. So gentrification is
it's real.
It's real. It's wild, and it's happening. Like
it is real.
Yeah. So you are from Haiti, no?
I am from
born
Haiti.
And raised.
I was born and raised in Haiti. Yes, sir.
In Haiti, the Caribbean. I was reading something about Haiti, like history. It was the first independent,
the first black republic. So we are, and to all the Haitians people listening to your show right now, I say sac passé, Frankie bonjour, nous là, Ti Claude, nous là, Maestro Jeti, attendez-moi. Yeah. So we are the first group of slaves who decided that we were not going to take it anymore from those who were oppressing us. And we revolted, and we won our independence in 1804. So we became the first black republic in the Western Hemisphere. So this is the kind of stuff, really, that should be taught in schools about human spirit, about how humans can go through adversities and change the course of their fate, that we're not attached to what other people want us to be, that we can reshape and we condition our fate, our destiny. We can be masters of our own destiny. We've proved that's possible in 1804. But still, for some reason, this is not something that's being upheld. And some people think that if Haiti was of a different persuasion, if we were a white race living in Haiti and we did what we did in 1804, we would be held as an example, as a beacon of democracy, as a beacon of hope for the rest of the world.
Yeah, actually, you don't hear about that in history book. You have to research about it, because it's not like an example that is brought to other people to say. No. But definitely we gotta say this is like as a prop, no, like Haitians, no? Haitians, like they've been like independent since 1804. 1804, no? And also we gotta say that in the recent years, like lots of natural disaster happened, like in the island, in the community.
Yeah.
Like the earthquake in 2010 was like tremendous. Yeah?
The earthquake was tremendous. It destroyed over 250,000 of lives. But what's to me is disheartening post the earthquake is right after the earthquake, it's almost like everybody became aware of this little island called Haiti. And all the rich countries around the world, they pledged a great deal of money. In fact, there was talk there were talks about not just restoring what was broken, what was taken from the earthquake, but really start to think about redesigning the infrastructure of the country so that it can produce for itself. But all that money, nothing has been done. I recently went to Haiti last November. The vestiges of the earthquake were still palpable. The buildings were still down. The streets were still dirty, trash everywhere. And it makes you wonder, where is all that money that was pledged to help Haiti rebuild?
Yeah, there is also like a political turmoil right now. No, there is not a prime minister. It's still a situation. It's
okay. So I'm sure you get to understand. Haitians have this need for freedom and justice. We can allow you to put your boots on our neck for so long, and after a while, we let you have it. The Haitian people have been being squeezed for so long. And the last drop that kind of spilled the glass, so to speak, is that the government wanted to raise gas by over 50%. It's like the people could not take that. And so they let the government know. So they changed that. They retract that plan. And now things are quieting down a little bit. In the process, the first minister was gone. So I don't know if we have a new one in place yet. But as of yesterday, I had not seen anything else happen. But to the Haitian people living in Haiti, these are some of the bravest, most beautiful people that I know. They are trying every day to recreate meaning, beauty, art, music out of chaos. Really, the life that they're living in Haiti, it's chaotic. And yet, when you go there and you meet the people, you realize that they've got hearts of gold.
And so, no, I mean, I ask you about Haiti, the situation right now, and it's not the best situation.
No.
That's why this is one of the reasons you started this project, Get Down for Haiti. It's you're officially gonna launch this campaign fundraiser in September. You have, I guess, September 6th.
So correct. This hashtag Get Down for Haiti is a project that I'm going to be running in Haiti. And there will be a fundraising campaign around it. It's going to be on Indiegogo, which is one of the crowdfunding platforms. On September 6th, we're going to have a kickoff event. It's going to be happy hour to kick off that fundraising campaign on Indiegogo. And that event is going to take place in San Francisco at Bissap Baobab. And the whole point of doing this is to create opportunities and jobs for talented Haitians living in Haiti. You know me, I don't know how many other Haitians you know, but we are a very proud people. We believe in the idea of creating our own destiny. And so Haitian people don't believe in handouts. So this project is not about handouts. It's about taking a song to a small town in Haiti called Ake in the south and hire local people from directors, photographers, videographers, dancers, models, artists, makeup artists, the whole shebang. Hire local people and pay them a fair wage for their contribution to creating the music video for my single, Let's Get Down. So this is a video that's going to be made in Haiti by Haitians. And I have I have an amazing artist in the Bay Area who is going to go down and document the whole process. So we're going to have a documentary when we get back, and we're going to have a music video. We're going to screen those, and proceeds from the screenings, we're going to take the money and go back to that same town and start a music production program for kids so that they can start learning how to use music software to create music.
That's great. You know, it's great because, like you mentioned, like you want to bring to the community, to the small town, like job opportunity and also fair payments. No,
exactly.
It's not gonna take advantage of like. So you're gonna pay probably with American rates.
That's it. We want to pay them. We want every dollar that we raise.
Yeah.
Even my own airplane tickets and room and board. That's gonna come out of my pocket. The artist from San Francisco is going to go to document. She's going to do that on her own bill.
Okay.
We want every dollar to be spent on the ground so that people can be treated with dignity and paid well for the work that they do.
That's great. And also it's even greater the fact that you're planning to start in an elementary school a music production program.
Yeah. Right, so imagine young girls, young boys who after school can be trained on how to use music software to create drum patterns, to record vocals, to record instruments, to learn about music. I was even talking to my producer about this, and he volunteered himself to one day come down to Haiti and be of assistance to that. So we want to start, it's really augmenting or giving new skills to young people so that they have more opportunities available to them as they grow into the wonderful adults that they will become.
It's, I mean, I've never been to Haiti, just imagine, no? So the music is a big thing in the culture of the island.
Yeah. I mean, this is no stereotypical thing. This is not a stereotype to say that it's in our blood. It is in our blood. I developed the love for singing because my mom, and I was raised by my mom, single mom. I'm the only child, but that woman had a song for every occasion. I could tell which mood she was in just by the song that she was singing that day. If she broke, I know that song. If she was happy, I knew that song too. If she was pissed at me, I knew that song too. Right? So it's in the culture. There's music everywhere. And so, yeah, why not leverage something that's already part of the culture and really teach the kids real skills about how to handle a microphone, how to record vocals, that you don't really need to have all the instruments right there. You can actually use software to create those things that you imagine in your head. And it's a portable skill. If they start doing that from elementary, by the time they are in high school, they will be versed. They can actually get a job.
Yeah. Or they can just express their self, no, like and make music that they love, no, they sing their own songs.
That's right.
Make their own,
yeah,
and it's a good thing. It's a great thing.
Yeah. When I was growing up, and I'm not gonna say when that was, so that I don't give away my age here. But the cool thing is, all of my friends had a notebook of songs. That's how prevalent music was. We had a notebook of songs, and we would, whenever we get
like
together,
a paper notebook
of songs.
Yes,
yeah,
with chords and
exactly right. And I just wish I had access to a space where I could learn about music, not just the singing, but the music. How is this created? What goes into making it? It would have been great, right? But that's what we want to give these kids access to. access to be creative, give them a channel of creation, give them a place where they can word out or drum out their frustration, and they can create something that they can listen to. They can record their friends. They can start thinking and learning new skills. So this is what this project is about, and I'm excited about it. This is going to be my first project. Yes, I know what took me so long. I asked myself the same question as well, but better late than never. It's going to happen. So September 6th at Bissap Baobab, we're going to have a happy hour starting around 6:30 to kick off that Indiegogo fundraising project. And by the next year, and I'm choosing January for a good reason, because this will be, it will be that's when the earthquake happened. You
don't want to use probably anniversary for this, but it's the
it's a double-edged sword, right? Because I don't want to use the anniversary for the project, but at the same time, I want to go there around that time and infuse the economy and create opportunities. And it's not a reaction to a disaster. It's actually a planned thing that we're going to do to create job for these people, for my brothers and sisters down there, so that we can help them survive, because that's what people are doing right now, trying to survive.
Even if it's been 8 years after the earthquake, but there have been hurricanes.
Hurricanes, there was still lack of infrastructure. Everything is destroyed. The people who are producing in this region, they have a hard time getting the goods to another region because the infrastructure is not there. Electricity is still something that it's like one of the biggest luxury. People have electricity like maybe 4 hours for the day, right? And so there's a lot that Haiti needs, a lot of help. But what I'm realizing is Haitians living abroad, we have to become more accountable to what's happening down there in Haiti. And we have access to a lot of privileges. And by no means, I'm not saying that we are rich here. A friend of mine was reminding me that last night that I live in an apartment. That's very true. But still, compared to what's happening in Haiti, we can do a lot to help. And by starting this project, I got in touch with a number of other Haitians that I realized have been doing great work in Haiti. I have a friend who has an organization called Those Angels, who got 7 school buses to be shipped by the U.S. Air Force to Haiti so that kids have a way to go to school. Otherwise, they walking miles in the sun to go to school. So to Claude and Those Angels, I say thumbs up. So I support that. I have another friend who has an academy of soccer, teaching young kids how to play soccer. So there's a number of Haitians in the Bay Area who are putting things on the line to make sure that things get better for those still living in Haiti. And I'm glad that I will be joining that group.
Cool. So there is a community of Haitians here. They are supporting the island.
They in Oakland, in Vallejo, in San Rafael, in San Francisco. There are people who came and then now they're giving back.
Okay.
And artists. So I'm not the first one who's doing that. I'm just joining the flock right now.
Okay.
And I feel blessed and honored that I can be in a position where I can use my music as a platform to make a small change in a small town called Ake.
Cool. Yeah, that's great. That's great for you. Let's listen to Let's Get Down.
Yes.
Because it's going to be the single that
it's going to be the song that we're going to take to Haiti.
All right. And you're listening to BFF.fm. This is Espresso Sesh. Sophis in the house. Hold on a second here. So let's get down. It's gonna be taken. The song is gonna be taken to Haiti, and we're gonna shoot a music video with local talents. It's an Indiegogo campaign starting pretty soon, and the kickoff is gonna be on September 6th. Yeah. You know, it's
is it playing?
No, it's not playing yet because of Spotify.
Okay.
Yes, you know, like Spotify is playing some advertisement that we don't want to play here. No,
no, that's
yeah. So
well, but you are streaming my songs on Spotify, so that's great.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Sophis music is on Spotify.
That's right.
Sure.
We pull up to the spot. It's midnight. The party's burning wild. The crew is looking fly. Got a mess on the mind. Tonight will be alright. Courvoisier and Hennessy. Greet us at the bar. 50 Shades is a black star. She's twerking on the bar. We're fighting for the crown. Oh yeah. Saving témoin. I feel good like James Brown. 'Cause I feel like getting down tonight. And with a beat drops hot, you're my kryptonite. I feel ya. Let's get down tonight. I wanna hold your body tight. We're gonna bump till the morning light. 'Cause I need ya. Let's get down tonight. Got curves like Rihanna, says she's from Tijuana. Looks like it's on tonight. Sweating on the slide, bump and grind on the minds. Uber on standby. Courvoisier and Hennessy. Greet us at the bar. 50 Shades is a black star. She's twerking on the bar. The king, he wears the crown. get down tonight.
And that was Let's Get Down, Sophis.
Yeah.
Sophis. This is the main song. There's going to be the video once again of the Get Down for Haiti.
Exactly. And
Yes.
and I want to briefly say that at the very onset of creating this song, we had Haiti and Caribbean in mind. That's why Tal and I, we chose the vibe that we chose for the song. In fact, we called out Haiti, we called out Brazil, we called out Mexico in the song, and it's only appropriate that this is a song that we're going to take to Haiti to get the music video done by Haitians.
By Haitians, yeah. And talking about like the vibe, the Caribbean vibe, no?
Yeah.
And the Creole like language. So you before you going solo in your music part, you were the singer, like the frontman of this band.
Calbas Creole.
Calbas Creole from 2005 to 2009.
Exactly. So yeah, it's an interesting story, right? Because in 2005, when I decided to start performing professionally, I felt the burden to connect with Haiti.
With
through
your
music,
root.
my
Yeah.
root.
Yeah.
And so I started writing a lot of songs in Creole, which is a combination of some broken French and different African languages. Because my people, they were brought, well, after the Spanish and the French, they decimated the local Indian people living on the island of Hispaniola, Haiti. They went to West Africa, Benin, Togo, and brought my ancestors down to Haiti. And from different parts of West Africa, everybody came with their own language.
Yeah.
And you had the French masters speaking French, and then you had the Africans speaking different dialects. In trying to communicate with the French master, they created this thing that became Creole. Now, Creole is no longer a dialect. It's a full-fledged language with its own morphology and syntax. And it's being taught, thank God, it is the official language now in Haiti. When I was living in Haiti, French was the official language. So you can imagine in a place where 98% of the people speak Creole, only a handful can speak French because only those who are educated or had the privilege of the school.
School, yeah.
Yeah, so French was used as a line of demarcation between classes. But you have a place like this, even if you go to court, the court was held in French. So a peasant would be a foreigner in his own country or her own country because they're speaking a language that they don't even understand. Yeah. But now, as I said, kudos to Haiti for that. Creole is the official language.
There is Asian Creole, is because there are different Creole languages I've seen. You know, like there's, there is like the Louisiana Creole, like
So well, let's check this out. It's no accident that in Louisiana or New Orleans that you have Creole, because after 1804, when Haiti became independent and all the French masters were kicked out of the country, some of them were given passage by the U.S. to go to Louisiana, to go to New Orleans. Okay. And thus, the French masters brought their slaves with them, and that's how you end up with the Creole food, Creole language down there. So whenever you have a fusion of French and African languages, you will have some form of the Creole or some shades of the Creole language.
Cool. And so you were writing music?
I was writing music in Creole, and I was performing. So the whole focus was to create awareness about Haitian culture in the Bay Area. And I started with a number of Haitian brothers of mine in the Bay Area. and it morphed into including other musicians who wanted to learn the style of compas, which is the popular style of music that we play in Haiti, compas, Konpa, compas. And so yeah, we were playing all over the Bay Area, playing compas. And I think one of there is if you go to youtube.com/Calabash Creole, you can still see footage of some live performances of Sophis and Calabash Creole. And I think you have something staged for us here.
Yeah, we got to line up Petit Shelbel. Are you saying
Petit Shelbel. This is a
Petit
song
Shelbel.
that it's not an original piece. This is a song from a well-known band, in a Haitian band called Zenglin, I believe that's what it is. Funky, if I don't get it right, you can write something, right? Okay, so here we go. Petit Shelbel.
Petit Shelbel, BFF.FM.
Petit Shelbel, oui. Que moun qui dit la vie a compliqué, que moun qui croit que la vie son jouet, semble yo tout gagné raison, que la vie a gagné un pile de tout. Que moun qui dit la vie a compliqué, que moun qui croit que la vie son jouet. La vie c'est un boulier. Si vous donnez pour la vie, c'est bien fait. Si vous courez pour marcher, vous tapez du Shelbel. Oh, 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 oh. Qui dit la vie a compliqué. Y'a mon qui dit les compliqué. Y'a même mon qui croit que les sont joints. Allez, boss! Les Calabash Creole là! Respecter ça pas pour vous. Pas j'aime pas les bagailles ou pas connaître. Pas fait jalousie dans le moment ça. Nous connaissons exigence société capable de pousser ou faire bagaille si vous pas mettez sous c'est bon. Qu'arriver faire du contrôle. C'est pour faire différence. En ça qui bon, en ça qui mauvais. C'est pour faire différence entre le bien et le mal. Beaucoup de gens pour papa et moi aussi. On respecte ça pas pour vous. look good, baby.
And this was a little throwback.
Ma.
Back in the day.
So I need to make a small correction. So the song was originally written by New Look, not Zenglin, but New Look. Frankie, m'corrige lui. Monsieur bonjour, nous là.
Yeah, so from the compa, no, the style,
Yeah.
the compa. So this was your first like musical incarnation when you were in the Bay Area, most likely, no? Like, I mean, bigger.
It was a choice, right?
Okay.
Because before I was with Calvas Creole, I was already writing all kinds of styles of music. But in 2005, when I decided to start performing, the choice was to write in Creole because the idea was to really get people to understand Haitian music and Haitian culture in the Bay Area. And they loved it. It was a lot of fun. We did it from 2005 to 2009. And around 2009, I decided to start publishing some of my other material that I was writing. And that put me on the path of a solo career. So instead of Sophis and Calvas Creole, it became
The
Sophis.
Yeah, because, you know, like probably your influence were not just Creole back when you grew up, no? When you start listening to music.
Definitely not. Most Haitians will tell you that pop, French pop, unfortunately, it's pretty big. Everything that happens in every song that comes out, from Michel Sardou, Gérard Lenormand, Frédéric François, Mike Brent, mon haïtien nous connaît, nous connaît ça m'a dit là. And then you have also in the mix Michael Jackson, Kool and the Gang, Madonna, and then you have Haitian music. You have GP Express, Scorpio, Tabu Combo. So it's an amalgam of sounds, and then you've got salsa. You got merengue next door from Dominican Republic. It's you're getting all kinds of sounds. And in fact, fairly recently, I realized, oh my God, every Sunday there was this kind of music that I love to hear, and it was from Mexico. It was Mexican music. Every Sunday, there's a station that blasted that thing out, and it was part of my Sundays, basically. So I grew up buffeted by different winds of different music winds and influences. And my songwriting today still reflects that. You can feel there's a little, people would say, je ne sais quoi in the music that I write. Yeah.
So you were writing songs in English even back then to the time.
Yes.
But you were kind of like afraid of release them or put like.
No. You know what? I don't know why, but I am never afraid of making a fool out of myself.
Okay.
If you've ever come to one of my shows, you'll probably see that on stage. I just leave it right there. And here I am having an interview with you in a language that's like my fourth language. I still don't care. I'm going for it. I'm speaking English. Look at me, Mom. I'm speaking in English. No. But anyway.
Yeah, look at me, Mom. I'm speaking in English as well. Yeah.
But
I'm from an island as well, but in the Mediterranean,
But I wanted to say, while I was in Haiti, in the neighborhood where I was as a teenager, I had a good friend called Gary, who's a songwriter and a guitar player and an artist. And one day he came to me, he's like, "We're starting this band." I'm like, "What is it?" "The New Beatles." So my first attempt at being in a band in Haiti, it was called The New Beatles.
The New Beatles. Okay. I mean, that's like music. It's a universal language. So in Haiti, you can be like a Beatles fan and trying to do. Actually, last week I had this band, the guests here, BBC. They are from northern Italy. They start playing music, trying to be a 60s cover band, like mostly Beatles, Stones,
Yeah.
So like we got fascinated by sounds. We got fascinated, and it doesn't matter where you're from, how you look like. You can play any kind of music.
It's no joke when they say music is a universal language. No joke. It's the one thing that unites. I don't care who you are, what skin color you are, what language you speak, what your background is. When music hits you, all you feel is love. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. And let the music hit you.
That's
please.
Right. Yes.
Please. And love more.
Let it move you. That's right.
Yeah. So I guess the New Beatles didn't go that much far, no?
It didn't go too far, but I remember we went far enough that they had granted us a radio interview.
Oh, okay.
And to put it mildly, we made a mess out of things. We were not ready.
Yeah.
But it was a good attempt. And I remember part of our repertoire was a song from Kool and the Gang called the New Beatles, but one of our songs was a song from Kool and the Gang called "Cherish Tonight" or something like that. Yeah, and we're trying to play that on an acoustic guitar. That didn't go too well, but it was fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah,
it's. It takes a little time to, develop music skills.
Well, yeah, and I am still learning, and I'm still growing. Listen, some people are extremely talented. By the time that they hit the ground, they start running and they got it figured out. People like me, I have some talent. And in order for me to really create something great and amazing, I have to be surrounded by people who are way much better than I am. And this is why I feel so lucky and so privileged to be working with people like Tal Ariel in Oakland, to be working with Salvatore Fulmore as the video director, producer, to be working with you on this show. So yeah, it's really music brings people together, and you can create magic that way.
Yeah, because talent itself also doesn't, without motivation, without determination, and also without anything to say. Like you can be so talented, but you don't have a urge, a will to say anything. No, so
That's very true. That
Yeah.
is very true. Yeah, yeah. But life has a way of filling your bag with material, even when you don't think that this is going on. The next track that I'm working on with Tal is going to have a whole different approach because it's dealing with something that's not about relationships or feelings, but very emotional. It's the race against time. I knew that I've always wanted to be an artist ever since I was a little boy in Haiti, but that was a luxury I could not afford pursuing because I'm the only child, and my duty, as it was laid out clearly to me by my mom, is to stay in school and find a way to shift or to flip the script. That is, we were so poor. The main thing was to stay in school and then use education as a way to change our situation. So I could not do anything else. That's why it was until 2005 that I had a dream ever since I was a little boy. 2005 was when I started tapping into that.
the music, yeah.
Into the music, right? So, but material, yes, I've got lots of material, lots of experiences, lots of stuff that happened. So the next song is going to be about the fact that here I am no longer 25, and I am still being burned inside. I'm burning inside with this dream, and I feel like I have so much to say and so little time.
Yeah.
It's a race against time. It's like, okay, and this is what that song is going to be about.
I see. Also, because probably you grew up with that kind of like priority, just like sustain yourself, sustain your family, and then like.
Well, I came to the United States, but I could not do what everybody else was doing because my mom was my responsibility back home.
Yeah.
My first job in the U.S. was at a car wash.
Okay.
Believe it or not, I was so embarrassed and I could not tell my friends because they think the moment that you come to the U.S., you got it made.
Okay, it's already there. You live the dream.
You live the dream, right? You come in, the dream is done.
It's done. Okay,
Right.
just putting a foot on
exactly
on the
right.
soil, American soil.
Right.
You made it.
You're done. And so my first job was at a car wash, and I was so embarrassed that I did not write out to my friends back home because I couldn't tell them what I was doing, or I didn't want to tell them what I was doing. I felt embarrassed, but I had to do what I had to do to support my mom. So yes, from when I came to the States, to the United States, all the way to 2005, I was fully engaged in creating stability financially for me and my family.
Yeah.
So when that was done,
sorted out.
Yeah, then I said, okay, it's my time now to yeah.
And probably in the meanwhile, you were like collecting like songs, draft
You
ideas.
keep writing, because writing it's like, to me, music and playing soccer. These are the two things that are like my outlet of expression and creativity. I still play soccer twice a week, and if I don't play 1 week, I feel like something is amiss. If I don't write, if I don't touch my guitar, if I don't think about creating songs, I feel like something is broken. So now my mom she lives in Oakland, in the building next to me. So close, but far enough. Love you, Mom, but you got it.
I mean, you gotta do this. Like it's like the I say the belly cord.
Exactly, right.
You cut it, you still keep it like
at a distance.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's a good time now. We are at a good place where now I'm looking at figuring out a way to transition to music full time.
Yeah.
This is a big move.
Yeah.
I've come a long way to now be looking at this as a possibility.
But props to you that you figured out a way to do both things, because we are like, I mean, there are it's like there are bills to pay, rent. This is like the Bay Area is a very expensive place to live. So
yes.
you know.
But you know what? I want to take this moment to give a shout out to any of your listeners who are listening right now or following you live on Facebook. I want to say this. If you have not given some time to your passion, to your creativity, because you are challenged with so many responsibilities, take a deep breath, find out what that passion is, find out what that creative outlet is, and pursue it. Even if it's half time, quarter of the time, do it, and it's never too late.
Yeah. And also, you know, you don't have to dedicate your whole existence to it right now, right away. But, you know, you start doing, like, spend some time.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. We got Mimi Aurélien. Thumbs up.
Mimi Aurélien, nous là, Haitien Pam. I've got it.
Yeah. I mean, this is the good things of the internet.
Yes.
Yeah. So, you know, music keep, like, something that you want to transition eventually to full-time.
To full-time. So here's the thing, right? From performing in venues and clubs around the Bay Area, and from listening to my friends who perform the same way as I do in other bands, we know that there's not a whole lot of money being made. The venues, either they cannot afford paying, but musicians are not making a whole lot of money. But the sound, if a band goes to a venue and they've got good sound, it's the happiest moment. But it only happens once in a while. And so I wasn't very happy with the sound quality of my performances.
Okay.
So right now what I'm trying to do is to come up with a way to have a package that would allow me as an artist to go to any venue, deploy that package within that space, and be guaranteed
that the sound is
a quality sound.
Yeah.
And I am working on this behind the curtain to figure out, and then hopefully I can allow other people to use that as well. How do you go into a place and then just deploy your package and then get the right sound that you need for the venue, right? So, so transitioning full-time in music, that's the goal. The goal is to not just transition, but to good sound, good production.
I mean, figure out like a live like organize the production for the live show.
Yeah.
So that means,
do you remember when you and
it was like 7 years ago.
7 years ago, we sat somewhere in the Mission, and then
I remember exactly. Even the place was Café La Bohème.
Café La Bohème
on 24th and
That's
Mission.
right.
In the meanwhile, we got Jonas Blanc.
Hey, Jonas. Ça passe, papa. Monsieur Blanc, c'est Blanc, ou même, papa. Jonas, n'a boulé, men, Jonas.
Well, it was I mean, it's good that you know, after 7 years we are still doing music. No, we are still doing what we love. We're still doing it's keeping it real. No,
right. And then here we are. We met and we reconnect through music again.
Yeah.
Right. So I remember back then I was courting you. Not in a romantic way, but in a music way. I'm like, you're an amazing DJ. I'm thinking for my next production, I want you to be at the center of the stage, to be the DJ who we would be running pre-recorded sound, and you would use Ableton Live, and then we will perform together. And even back then, I was burdened with the idea of having good production on stage.
On the stage, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's important because, you know, like so you're sharing an emotion, you're sharing a feeling when you're playing live, no?
Yeah.
And in order to transmitted has to be in a nice package, no? So
Exactly, right? I mean,
it's to be like refined, and otherwise, like kind of like lose some of that.
yeah, but you can worry as well. You can, as a performer, you don't want to have to be worrying about the sound quality of your performance. You just want to be able to perform.
Yeah, but like a professional performer, worry about the sound quality, because it's the main thing. Like it's like, I mean, you speak. It's like the language you speak. If you speak like a broken English, like probably your message doesn't go through all the way. No,
it's very true.
Yeah.
Especially nowadays, that people are so accustomed to quality sound. Really, people are the audience to which that we're playing today. They expect good sounding, because everything. If you take an iPhone and you say the production value of that is so clear, so crisp. So when they come to a show,
they want to,
the very least they expect good sound. Yeah. It's a changed market. It's an evolved audience, and I love it.
Yeah, I mean, we are also like spoiled here in the Western world, let's say, no, with big production, like great, like, I mean, there are bands that are 60 years old as a band, like the Rolling Stones are still touring, no, like you see, I mean, we're not comparing to that, but like people get to see shows that are shows with lights and dancers and all production things. So
and you know what's crazy, man? What's crazy is I have been following the Haitian music scene on Instagram, seeing what Haitians are doing down there, and I am telling you, the output of production that they are giving their audience is matched to anything that's happening here, but with less. Yeah. They find a way to still produce amazing sound, great stage performances, lights, stage design, but on a dime.
On a dime, yeah. I mean, this is like props, no?
Because,
like, that also, I mean, this is like a part of the vision that you want to, like, realize. You have a vision, and the tools are the one you got, no?
That's right.
You try to take the most out of your elements that you have around, no?
That's very true.
So, and probably I see that, like, you're working on that, no? On your live performance, production.
Yeah.
And
So I stopped performing for a number of years for the very reason that I just told you. Yeah. I felt like I was spinning my wheels, doing shows, and then I didn't have anything on iTunes. I didn't have anything on I didn't have any produced material.
Yeah.
So I took some time off, learning, finding the right people, finding the right producers, creating a presence on iTunes and on Spotify and other platforms, having people listening to my songs on certain internet radios, creating a sound that we talked about, and then we're going to start performing again and deploying the type of production that we're talking about right now. It doesn't have to be, whether it's at a small venue or in a stadium. We want that sound.
Scalable.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That sound
to be. Sounds good, like from a little studio like this
exactly,
we are now to a concert hall or stadium.
Right?
Or like,
yeah. And the idea is you don't need to be Beyonce, you don't need to be Jay-Z to have access to that. So I am trying to figure out a way to kind of bring that to a compact package where it's you enjoy, as an artist, you enjoy the show.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to be like Beyonce to do that. No. Just Yeah, so this is something that is cooking as well.
That is cooking
in your kitchen.
It's in my kitchen.
In the kitchen.
It's being cooked up. But right now,
it's a stew. It's like,
it's a stew. But right now,
it's like a slow like burn.
But right now, it's more incubating. It's being incubated in my head. It's like it's been stirring. It's been like sitting there, and I keep thinking, how am I going? And listen, we are in the Bay Area. We're sitting in the hotbed of technology, where music meets technology. I've seen some people doing some amazing stuff in terms of visual display. And I'm thinking, okay, with all those things available, how can we package it so that it doesn't exclude emerging artists? Where artists who are upcoming, they can actually tap into those resources and produce the vision that they have. Every artist has a vision to get on stage and wow their audience.
Yeah.
And how do you do that when you don't have a record deal, or you have big sponsors sponsoring you? Well, I am trying to figure this out.
Yeah, man, you can do it like even without that. No, so you start with the sound and start with like you were mentioning the Asian people. They're like doing great production with like fewer elements.
That's right.
See what you got available and work with that. No,
Yep.
Because sometimes limitation actually are stimulates
Yes.
creativity, because
It can paralyze you. Limitations can paralyze you.
Yeah, but it's like, let's say, like a piano keyboard, 88 keys. No, it's a limited number of keys, 88. But with these 88 keys, where they start and where they finish. So you can do infinite harmonies, and melodies with that. No, infinite, or like a big number of,
A lot of amazing producers, they use a 25 key keyboard.
Yeah.
25.
Just to my it's not like about the number of keys, but the limitation can be like challenging and stimulating to figure out
Exactly.
a way to express yourself. But I see that you have this Get Down for 80 project that is starting. No, so I see you have let's show a T-shirt.
Yes.
Thank you for bringing me a T-shirt.
Oh, well, no, thank you for having me and for supporting what we're doing.
Let's show.
Yeah, this is the T-shirt for the project Get Down for Haiti. # Get Down for Haiti. Props to a local artist who designed this. Her name is Shell, and her company is Shell Photography. Shell Jiang Photography. So well done on the design. And I think this will go very well with
my it's an M. Probably have a little belly for it. I think
it will work just fine.
Okay.
It will work just fine.
Yeah, and let's say it again on September 6th.
On September 6th,
it's going to be like
a
physical kickoff,
there will be a happy hour kickoff for the Indiegogo fundraising campaign. And really, this campaign is going to be successful only one way, because I am not famous. The moment that I put my name out, that doesn't mean everybody's going to rush through it. It's word of mouth. If this is a project that moves you, let other people know about it. Let them know it's for a good cause. It's not handouts. It's about creating opportunities for talented people living in Haiti. It's about leveraging the skills and the talents that the people have and pay them fairly for the work, as it should be.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go to Haiti next year, hopefully in January, where we're going to basically have the whole music video done, and also start sketching out how and where we're going to, which elementary school we're going to use to create the music production program for the kids. And it's been a dream of mine to use my music as a platform to effect change in people's lives. So with your partnership and your contribution, hashtag Get Down for Haiti, we'll make that happen.
And also, we can find the updates on your website, no?
On my website,
or like just check the
yes,
hashtag.
yes. So we are just now approved all the graphics, and we're gonna flip all the social media channels, banners with the information. So you will be bombarded with that information pretty soon. But this is actually a groundbreaking session right now that I'm having with you, because this is the first time
we're talking
about this publicly, and that did. And thank you at Bisa Baobab. You're talking about a place that is still a bastion of community.
Yeah.
In San Francisco.
Yeah, it's a great place.
That is the place. So Marco Senghor.
Yeah.
Thank you for sponsoring. Yeah.
Marco.
Yes. He's a big sponsor of the project.
Everybody at the Bisa Baobab.
Yes.
Yeah. It's thanks God. We have.
Yeah, it's a village. There's a place like that where you can go and have a drink. That doesn't cost you a nominal egg and still have a great time.
Yeah, but also, culturally speaking, it's very important, like institution in the mission. I haven't been to the one in Oakland. It's on 15th Street.
15th. But unfortunately, that one is either closing or has been closed.
Or been closed, okay.
Yeah. But the one thing I want to say about Bisa Baobab, and it's very interesting that this is where we're going to do the kickoff event for this. One of the first few gigs that I've played were at Bisa Baobab, the small Bisa Baobab.
Yeah, when was the little Baobab?
The little Baobab, right?
Yeah,
the little Baobab. So it makes sense that we're going back there for the fundraising event.
Yeah, no, I think it is. What better venue would fit an event like
exactly?
This?
Yes, yes.
Yes, Sophis in the house. You're listening to Espresso Sesh. I gotta say something real quick. So we are support donation based radio station, and we are pushing this program right now for BFF Besties. So if you can set up a monthly recurring donation of $10 or more to support the station, to support the programming. We are trying to upgrade our technology to broadcast better, and our studio technologies. So we are looking for like monthly based supporter. There is the whole program. If you go to bff.fm/besties, we are looking for besties. In order that they can contribute a monthly donation of $10 or more. There are some perks if you do that, and there are also a series of events that we're gonna host here at the Secret Alley, where the besties are gonna get in for free, plus other rewards. So just if you have like few minutes of your time, check out bff.fm/besties and donate if you can, or you can do just a one-time donation also. It's pretty simple. bff.fm, there is a donation button on the top left, I guess. So any contribution is much appreciated. Keep supporting community station. Yeah, support us is on the top left. So please support community radio, because like we have 138 hours of live programming each week. More than 100 DJs doing their things. We have like a nice variety of option in our programming. So if you wanna keep, if you like to see this going and growing eventually, please consider supporting us and close the chapter.
That's right. But I want to say something though. I don't know about the other DJs, but you are the reason why before I leave today, I will become a monthly contributor. Right. So make sure that you don't let me leave without me signing onto your program. So you got me.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you for supporting. Like it's a support thing, because this is. We don't have any financial support by anyone else besides our listeners, and ourselves we support the station monthly. So if you can, bff.fm/besties, be our besties. All right.
Right on.
Right on.
Right on.
Sophis, let's play one of your songs.
Yes, let's play Love or Deja Vu.
All right. And you're listening to bff.fm.
Baby, tell me, is this love? Somebody pinch me, I must be dreaming. I don't know your name, but I could swear I know this face. You put your hand in mine, we stay for a while. In my soul I know I've held this hand a lifetime before. Baby, is this love? Oh, deja vu, deja vu. Now you're in my arms, we held by the stars. Our passions growing like wild vines and love's secret garden. Baby, is this love? Oh, deja vu. Baby, is this love or deja vu? Could we have jumped time to be here and start anew? Baby, tonight's the night, lovers unite. Tonight's the time when fantasies come true. Tonight's the night, our fears subside. Tonight's the time to give in to me and you. Baby, is this love?
Yeah, Jacques Wilkins, Sophis, let's go. Never seen you before, but damn, you gorgeous. Plus your booty looking like a peach from Georgia. Moving like a tortoise, all smooth and sexy. Got me all shook up, Elvis Presley. Heartbreak hotel full of women. All at the bar taking shots with lemon. Bittersweet, that's how this love is tasting. Got a hangover, sick of being a love patient. We got chemistry, you're my fantasy. So much mystery, I gotta meet you. I'm the king of the world, you're my queen, girl. I'm talking King Solomon, Queen of Sheba. Tonight's the night, lovers unite. Share your fantasies with me. The party's popping, the DJ's rocking. Put your hands up, sing with me, let's go.
Baby, is this love? Oh, deja vu, deja vu. Baby, is this love? Oh, deja vu, deja vu. Baby, is this love? Oh, deja vu, deja vu.
And that was Love or Deja Vu, featuring Jacques Wilkins. It's Haitian brothers, no?
Yeah, Jacques Wilkins is
you say better than me.
J-Dub. Jacques Wilkins is a friend from the Bay Area. He's a rapper, and I was so fortunate to have him vibe on this track with me. And hats off, Jack, wherever you are. You've done well, my friend.
Cool. Like, heads up. And also, you should check out the video. Shout out to Lello. Ciao, Lello. So check out his videos, Sophis music on YouTube, no?
Yes, on YouTube. Sophis music, youtube.com/Sophis music.
Because almost all of these singles have a video.
Have a video.
And two are in the make. One is gonna make.
In
one
Haiti.
is gonna in Haiti. The one is in the making.
Is in the making, yeah.
So you are like on top of it, like
On top, working on it, getting it done.
get it
That's
done,
right.
you know, like so, you know, check out this video, because are great. And this one is like this Love of Deja Vu is like a throwback.
Yeah,
like
so
from Oakland to
to
Cairo,
to
Egypt.
space. It went to space. So I went
And
a
the
little
future, yes.
I went a little nutty with this one, but again, it's a lot of creativity, right?
Yeah.
Because these videos are made out of pocket on shoestring budget, but and a lot of favors from great artists in the Bay Area. So shout outs to all of you. And really, I have this friend of mine, Greg Marks. Great. If you're listening, Greg Marks, ciao, ciao. And here's the reason why this music video got this future feel to it, because he's amazing.
Yeah. Also, there is a flashback in Egypt, and also there is a future
That's right, that's right.
post-apocalyptic.
Exactly.
And that is in the North Bay. No?
It's in the
there is
North
a
Bay, yeah,
bunker there,
yeah,
like
yeah.
with a guy with a tunnel.
Exactly.
And you guys look like kind of like post-Matrix.
That's right, that's
you
right.
have
And-
ocular, you know, like one monocular.
So a funny story about this. The video producer for this is different from the other ones.
Yeah.
It's done by Janet, and Janet used for the first time we were gonna shoot with a drone.
Okay.
So the driver of the drone came and we started flying, took a few shots, and then made a wrong turn and went into a wall.
Oh, bam!
So that was the end of
the
end of the drones. But we still got some aerial shot that we
Okay.
used in the video.
So no animal were armed, but a drone actually.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So yeah.
Yeah, so check it out. Sophis music on YouTube. There are the videos, and more to come. No,
Yes.
Yes.
Lots more to come.
lots more to come. Let's play the first single you started
Yeah.
like in 2014. Your solo career.
Yeah.
It's called Lover Girl.
Love a girl.
Lover Girl.
So something a quick story about
Yeah,
this. Do
yeah,
we have time
please.
for that?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, definitely. We have
Yeah.
time.
So this song was produced by Greg Marks.
Okay.
He's a local of San Francisco, good friend of mine, and then we took the song and got it mixed in Manhattan, and this is the place where what's his name, the Wyclef.
Okay.
Wyclef Studio in Manhattan. That's where they mixed, and so it was a great experience to actually go to that place. Got to see all the pictures on the wall, sitting down in a huge music
Desk,
studio,
yeah.
and have it. So yeah, it was an adventure, and it was worth it. So
Cool. So like I mean, it's a big thing, no? Like to go to a big studio.
well, yeah, it was a bit. I mean, for artists like me who are not used to this kind of setup, it cost a pretty penny, but it was a big thing.
No used yet to that setup.
Yet
To that setup.
yes,
Yeah.
but we're on our way,
Anyway, yes,
all the way up.
all the way up. Sophis, Lover Girl, BFF.fm.
Love
Oh, here you are. Lover girl, I've been missing you tonight. Lover girl, let's get it on. Lover girl, I feel the storm coming on. 'Cause I don't know what's got into me. Something about you drives me crazy. You give me all you got, then I want some more. I think I'm addicted. I want it while I'm working, I want it while I'm sleeping, I want it all the time, I want it even now, I want it all the time, I want it even now, 'cause I want it in the morning, I want it in the evening, I want it while I'm working, I want it while I'm sleeping, I want it all the time, I want it even now, I want it all the time, I want it even now, 'cause I want it all the time, I want it even now, I want it all the time, I want it even now, I want it all the time, I want it even now, I want it.
And there was Lover Girl, Sophis.
Yeah.
All right, so check out Sophie's music at sophismusic.com.
Sophismusic.com for sure.
And it's on Spotify. Sophis, just type his name.
Yeah.
You got the singles right there. We play it off Spotify. So
Put me on your list.
put
That's
it
what
on
I'm
your
saying.
list.
That's right.
Like follow him, check him out on YouTube as well.
Yes.
The videos are there.
Yes,
So
yes.
and get down for Haiti. Follow the hashtag. Check out the updates. This is like we had the honor to do the first public.
That's right. Yeah. You just
shout
Yes,
about
sir.
it. So
That's a scoop.
it's a scoop. Yes, yes, it's a scoop. So this is the upcoming project is gonna start officially on the 6th of September.
Yeah.
If you are in San Francisco, listening from San Francisco, don't miss the kickoff party
That's
at
right.
the Bisa Baobab.
Yeah. And follow us on Instagram at Sophis Music. And then Facebook, same thing, Sophis Music. So you tap in Sophis Music, you will find me.
Yes. And Sophis is cooking new tunes, so
Definitely, yeah.
something is gonna be released soon.
So this song that we're cooking right now, we plan on releasing it in January, right before we leave for Haiti.
So
Yeah.
check him out, follow and like. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Stay tuned on BFF.fm because the top of the hour, Astral Projection Radio Hour is coming in the studio live. If you want to keep this station alive, you want to consider a donation, you can go on BFF.fm. There is a support us on the top left, or BFF.fm/besties if you want to do a recurring donation to support community stations like us, to make us grow or like just keep going. No?
That's right. And this is where creativity happens.
This is where creativity happens. It's an outlet for local artists, visiting bands, artists as well.
That's right. So can I give a shout out to my Haitian people out there?
Please.
Merci en pile. Moun pa myo, famim, m'konnen nou tap suiv ba la. E salye, merci en pile. Antonito. Yes.
Yes. Thank you, Sophis. Thank you for tuning in. See you next week. Espresso Sesh. Same time, same station. BFF.fm. Thank you for tuning in.
All right.
Ciao. Thank you, Sophis.
Ciao.